All right, it's a midweek, wonderful Wednesday morning, and of course it's time to tickle you again, so to say, from now till about 10:30 or thereabout. And what are we talking about? We are talking about the midweek edition of the program. New Dawn, of course, you know that New Dawn is always spearheaded with morning flakes before the main interview comes up later around 9:30. My name is Hakeem Akitunde, and of course I'm ready to actually drive you through this segment of the program with Miriam Usman. Fuel or no fuel, Q or no Q, electricity or no electricity, but in fairness to them, I think electricity is hunger or no hunger, I don't know, stress or no stress. Somebody once said that if you live in Nigeria as we speak, and of course you don't have anything that is bothering you, then you are not normal. I don't know if you agree with that, because there's something that should bother you. The students are getting set to resume, and I know that's a big headache for their parents now, as they will come about increase in school fees, and where they don't pay too much school fees, limit government school, things will have increased, so to say, in terms of what and what to take to school. But I know Nigerians are diehards. Nigerians will just pull through. How we do it, I don't know. Good morning. You're welcome. Miriam.
Yes, good morning, Hakeem. Good morning, our viewers. The story is just the same, just like Hakeem said. The first situation is just the same out there. People are still queuing up. Some filling stations even shut down because some of the prices are way too much for customers to afford. And then some also do not have the fuel available for them to sell. And so it's just a mixed up situation in the different parts of Nigeria. But we're hoping that with time, everything will doze off and Nigerians will come back to living a normal life. But notwithstanding, the program goes on. Yes. New Dawn is always going to be here, and we will be right here to ensure that your morning is start off right. How was your night?
Well, not bad. We thank God. Cool? Yes, cool. I think I had it cool. It doesn't matter whether there was constant electricity anyway. Even if there was no constant electricity, the weather...
Yeah, the weather was friendly.
I think the vibes we are getting from other parts of Nigeria means that we should also be tightening our belts ahead of possible flooding.
Yes.
Because some parts of Nigeria, devastating flooding is happening. And of course it has been predicted.
It has, yes.
So it shouldn't be a surprise, so to say. But I hope we have all it takes, and government have the precautionary measures to also take for us to know that when flooding has been predicted, we should know what to do, even though some could be bigger than the pie we could take. But I think to some extent, did you prepare for it? Did you move away from likely areas that could, I mean, all this we should know while we continue to navigate life, because we have to navigate life. Natural disasters are part of life. We just continue to pray and do our own part not to experience any negative, any horrific effect of natural disaster.
Well, if you have lived in the north before, you understand that every weather in the north is extreme. When it's hot, it's extreme. When it's raining, it's extreme. And so I would like to imagine that when those predictions started this year about the flooding situation in the country, those are the northern region. I thought, there could be double efforts to ensure that this was savage, but it has happened, and it's a lesson for everyone. And for states that it hasn't gotten to, I think they will need to double their efforts to avoid flood in the states.
All right, extreme weather, no matter the weather in the north, but let's look at how extreme is likely to be too in the north and some other parts of the nation and other parts of the world too, as we take our very first break on the show this morning to give you what the weather is likely to look like today. We'll be back.